Alright, people are ready to roll again. Ended up taking a couple hour nap and then woke up and then just wasn't feeling it. Like I hadn't slept enough, so I went back to sleep, and by the time I woke back up, I'd already been there for probably close to 4 hours. So I said to hell with it, I'm just going to go ahead and do an 8-2 split. Basically, which means finish doing an 8-hour sleeper berth, and then get some of my, possibly get some drive time back, but definitely some 14-hour clock back. And, you know, instead of running down my 14 and then having to sit another 8 to 10 hours, so thanks for warning me early, dumbass. Now, if this guy would have signaled his turn a little sooner, I could have gotten out there, but people like to wait till the very last second to signal their intentions. I got kind of stuck, got stuck in limbo here. Now let's see if what this flatbed's doing. Yeah, it looks like he's turning. Of course, traffic on the right though. They always have to be gapped just the wrong way, right? As soon as one side's open, the other side closes. Amazing how it works out there. Who got hit? Anyway, we're in Kilgore, Texas. Just left Gateway Travel Plaza. Should be able to run it straight into our receiver in Altus, Oklahoma from here. It's about 345 miles if I remember right, in that ballpark. Yeah, don't try to skip 3 years. It doesn't work too well, especially when you don't run the RPMs up high enough. Between an hour and a half out from Dallas, basically. More like an hour and a half from downtown. From the edge of Dallas, more like an hour and a half. About 85 miles from the Terrell, Texas area. Also, when I got up earlier, broke down, it looks like. Got someone laying down on the ground in front of the car like they're trying to fix something. Anyway, when I got up, when I finally did get up, I looked at the traffic conditions, and as expected, it didn't look very good at all in the whole Dallas-Fort Worth region. And I said, I'm I just as soon sit and do an 8-hour break than try to deal with those conditions. So just went ahead and stayed parked until I got my 8-hour sleeper berth time in, and then got rolling. Take US 80 West, over from the Terrell area, across over to Interstate 635. Then we'll take 635 up and over until it terminates over on the other end, and basically get on Highway 114 from there. Then we take 114 across to US 287 and then work our way up from there. Oh yeah, that's well. Say it'll be 287 up through Wichita Falls, and then when we get to Vernon, Texas, we'll go up 283 to get into Altus.
This time I was kinda confused and I said, "Stop talking about all that. You scared of me or what?" He says, "I'm not scared or anything, it's just weird for you to be talking about murdering me." I said, "Nothing happened after that." Later that night, he goes to the coworker I was talking to, let's call him Bob, and told him, "That dude is scared of me." "Bob, why?" "'Cause I said I'ma murder him." Bob, awkward silence, "See that knife over there?" That's all he said. Bob told me all that when he got off. At this point I don't know what to do. I haven't told the managers yet because if I do, they're gonna fire him for death threats and he will know I told the managers. Should I risk everything and talk to the manager, HR? Or should I go make a police report? Any advice helps. Edit. Hey guys,
thank you
everyone for taking
Call
your
a damn
time to
cop.
read all the comments. I really appreciate it. My current decision is to take a job. I think getting the cops involved in this situation is just going to make it worse. It's safe for me to just get out of this and stay away from that crazy guy. Edit 2, typos.
Do
Edit
people
3,
really
I'll
not
go back
have
to my
that
job without the
much,
manager
are so
knowing
low
what's
on their
going on
common
before I
sense
quit?
that they can't figure out how to
If he
best
has
handle
this
that
one
kind of
fire him, I will
situation?
be filing a police report and talking to the HR.
It's a
to make sure
no-brainer.
He doesn't harm anybody. I just talked to Bob. He said
You
he
don't
doesn't want to
joke
get
about
involved in this
murdering
situation.
people or stabbing
There
them.
was
What the
another employee
fuck is
who
wrong with
overheard the
people?
crazy dude saying, "I'll kill you."
He doesn't need to be working there. He doesn't need to be owning any firearms or any other kind of weapons either.
If you think I should do anything else, please let me know. Edit 4, grammar. 200 comments. Share, save, hide, report. 92% upvoted. This thread has been locked by the moderators of our legal advice.
Tell you what, fear makes people do a lot of stupid things.
Best up in Controver Jalolden Level 1.
Who cares if the guy gets fired? He has no business working there if he's going to be threatening his coworkers.
You need to call the police ASAP and inform your members ago. If they fire the op for reporting threats, that is retaliation and highly illegal. You have to report this person for the safety of everyone involved to corporate and the police. Share, report save. Level 3. Agathano. 199 points.
He was evidently there to take a leak.
Yeah, but retaliation is
Don't be a
extremely hard
freaking
to
moron.
prove.
Get off
Share,
the road.
report save.
Get off an
Level
exit
4.
somewhere.
Doc_181.
Find a rest area, whatever, before you, in order to do that. Don't put yourself and other people at risk.
Police report immediately prior. Op for sure should do that immediately. Share, report save. Level 3.
Now, so if you're going to get back in your truck on the right shoulder like that, get in from the passenger side. Don't put yourself at risk of getting hit by someone who's not paying attention or drifts into you, whatever. could have come right over here to this gas station right here that I just passed. There's room for him to park there, for a minute and then go around the building and all that and get back on the road pretty easily. Damn. Nasty pothole.
No laws, you shouldn't be saying stuff like that. This is why people are afraid to do anything. Also, many major chains of fast food places now have anonymous tip lines that are a third-party company that takes care of HR stuff. This is above managers, and op should go to the police, but if op decides not to, they should be able to find a number to HR hanging in the break room or a similar place where associates can see it. Share. Report save. Level 3. Doug March. 55 points 12 hours ago. Just because it isn't legal doesn't mean they can't do it. They will probably weigh the liability of having one of their staff murdered on company property by a fired staff member against the cost of, or have no idea what they're talking about, try to impart knowledge like they are a reliable source. It's ridiculous. People avoid going to law enforcement after hearing shit like that. Share. Report save. Level 1. Sarabot. 1.3k points 16 hours ago. Do not delay. Do not try to talk yourself out of this. Call the police and tell your parents. Then tell your managers. Please do not avoid dealing with this. Share. Report save. Level 2. Comment deleted 14 hours ago. Level 3. Comment deleted 13 hours ago. Poor children. Level 4. Comment deleted 13 hours ago. Generally unhelpful or off topic. Your comment has been removed as it is generally unhelpful or off topic. It either does not answer the legal question at hand or it is a repeat of an answer already provided. Please review the following rules before commenting further. Commenting Rule 1. Commenting Rule 2. Commenting Rule 3. Commenting Rule 4. Commenting Rule 6. Commenting Rule 8. Commenting Rule 9. Please read our subreddit rules. If after doing so, you believe this was an error, or you've edited your post to comply with the rules, message the moderators. Do not reach out to a moderator personally, and do not reply to this message as a comment. Share. Report save. Level 1. Blitzy 9979. 2 points 14 hours ago. Call your sheriff's office and file a report ASAP before something happens.
Reason why I'm over here doing that.
Share. Report save. Level 1. XX post-apocalypse X. 2 points 14 hours ago. Police, HR, leave of absence until he is gone. If the company is unwilling to fire this guy, then you need to move on to a better company. Your safety is paramount, and he is
so this pickup driver comes up next to me.
Reported because from the sounds of it, he may be willing and able to kill someone.
I tried to leave CFI room to come over for the right shoulder traffic that I saw ahead of time.
Report save. Level 1.
Four-wheeler, the pickup driver decides to get up in the space next to me. Like he's going to get somewhere with that. Not to mention, there's a reason why I'm leaving that space. I didn't just decide to just carelessly camp out behind CFI.
Walmart may or may not stock them if all else fails.
I intentionally left the space because I expected that CFI might want to use it.
He tries to follow you home or comes to your house. Also, if you are still in school, notify them. Same if we were going to college as well. Notify admin there as well. This may be a gross overreaction.
Well, this guy's moving his hands around, tells me he's talking on his phone or something, and probably not even really paying any attention to what's going on.
Hours ago. Tell your managers and call the police.
Alright, that's enough of this Reddit stuff.
User agreement on policy. Copyright 2018 Reddit Inc. All rights
I only hear so many of the same comments.
18 of 26. Kilograms sold also rose 213% year over year. Data reacted equals 25 greater than Kronos Group Kron. Shares sank in pre-market trade after reporting an earnings miss. The company reported an earnings loss of 4 cents per share. Nevertheless, Kronos reported revenue of $3.76 million, up 186% year over year. Kilograms sold also rose 213% year over year. Econ, small business optimism near record highs. NFIB small business optimism data for October was released Tuesday morning. October's reading came in at 107.4, which was down from the previous month's reading of 107.9. Economists were expecting a reading of 108.0 for October. September's reading was the third largest reading in the survey's 45-year history, according to the NFIB. Article 19 of 27. Amazon picks New York City and Virginia for $5 billion new headquarters. By Jeffrey Baston. San Francisco, Reuters, Amazon.com Inc., AMZN, picked America's financial and political capitals for its split new headquarters, saying on Tuesday it will build offices for 25,000
closed and to merge. I think it'll be alright.
Amazon plans to spend $5 billion
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. There was only a sign back there about a mile ago.
$2 billion in tax credits.
Crime bad Sam, you got shut down the interstate, just put up guardrails. Hello, yo. How much is this supposed to be over?
The location among two finalists. In addition, Nashville, Tennessee, will be home to what Amazon is calling an Operations Center of Excellence, adding 5,000 corporate jobs. The world's third most valuable company behind Apple Inc., AAPLO, and Microsoft Corp., MSFTO, will boost its presence around New York City and the nation's capital while also giving it more of a foothold in the center of the country as it seeks to gain a recruiting edge over Silicon Valley tech companies. Hiring at the new facilities will begin in 2019. The new Washington Metro
Seems
region
like at least a good couple mile back up according to the traffic data.
Virginia, and the New York City headquarters will be located in the Long Island City neighborhood in Queens, across the East River.
Oh yeah, we're in it to win it now. Ain't no getting out of it. We stuck like Chuck.
The area now includes some high-rise apartment blocks, a narrow canal, and manufacturing and warehousing.
For all you drivers that can't read, the left lane is closed.
Advertising sign and a clock counting down the hours until the end of year.
Some of them don't have their fucking radio on until they hit the damn traffic jam. Yeah, well, the problem is a lot of them don't even know how to work a radio, man.
World-class talent that will continue inventing for customers for years.
Yeah, as many of them I see go over the speed limit. I'm not sure very many people can read.
Bezos is the richest man with about $130 billion in Amazon stock alone. The company said will receive performance-based direct incentives of $1.525 billion from the state of New York based on creating 25,000 jobs in Long Island City.
Well, you got to write down that, man.
Performance.
I'll be about another hour or two. Slide your ass over the grass. It'll dry. What's going on up here? Thanks for tuning in.
Should be construction, but I'm also seeing something about an accident before the construction part.
Yeah, 10-4. The biggest tater I ever seen. Hell yeah, I think I'll be making a bunch of damn french fries. Oh, 10-4, yeah, you got a couple miles over here. I'm just on the other side of the scale house. No, so I'm one of the few that can actually read, and I'm over here in the right lane. You should have mashed on and pushed him over, Dad. Get rid of this fucking front bumper, put a scraper blade on. About to yak him out of the goddamn truck and give him my purse.
Yeah, I'm right by the entrance end of the scale house, and Waze is showing pickup truck ran into another in the line of traffic about a mile and a half ahead of me.
Lord have mercy. We got a wall up at the 509. Well, you can stop the truck and get your broom back, just start swooping that shit up and right on, you know? Oh, 2 years old.
Yeah, that's 5 4-wheelers in a row that passed me up that are either reading something or texting or talking with their phone next to their ear.
Yeah, you know, I got a tweet about it, put it up on Facebook. Come in. Yeah, Twitter, you know, between something and Twitter, you know, something like that. Twitter?
Yeah, I gotta admit that sometimes can be helpful though, looking on Twitter and finding people's pictures of stuff that might be the cause of my problem.
It just might be. Hey, I'll say you starting to move, you're gonna scare these fucking people up here. About that Boise truck, you got it on? What's your name, overdrive? Yeah, blinky thing means turning. Which lane are we supposed to be in up here whenever we do move? Well, all the signs I've been seeing, drivers, say left lane's closed, so I'm going to deduce that we need to be in the right one. I got you. I ain't seen no signs.
There was a construction sign about a mile or so before the chicken coop saying left lane closed.
Yeah, 10-4. Got some guy on the porch holding traffic back. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. This bastard is strung up.
I'm starting to move again at least.
Chevrolet pickup truck. I mean, y'all, whoever can stop him, stop him. Oh, the problem with that driver, one, nobody's got a radio to hear you, and two, nobody's confident enough in their driving skill to go off in the damn grass and stop a pickup truck. He just ran into all those other people in the left lane and can't go nowhere to. How about that custom commodities truck? You got it on back up? Oh, the customs, you got a copy? Yeah, come on. Hey, you want to come on in that left lane? I'm up here in this flatbed. You can just shut that damn lane down if you want to, driver. I'll let you in here. Well, there ain't nobody else coming up here, but I mean, if you want me to slow it down over here and hold it for a minute, I will. No, you're looking good now, man. I guess the thought of it scared everybody off. Yeah, see this loaded pipe, 2 trucks in front of you? I got you. Yeah, I'll let you slide in whenever you need. Yeah, I see you coming up like that. I got you. 10, folks. That tow truck's coming up the right side here, going by the scale.
See that tow truck's on the right shoulder?
Yeah, they're going past the scale on the westbound side here. You can look in your mirror there if you're going by the scale.
Yeah, I'm past the scale. I'm looking for him, but I can't see him. All right, now I see him way back there. Surprised he didn't just go right through the chicken coop to get around a little faster.
Well, that would have made too much sense.
Is that 2 tow trucks?
It looking like you'd be in a left lane driving on. That pickup is sucking up on them tow trucks. Oh, he's tagging along. Everything's bigger in Texas, including this big ass potato when we get out of this. Going on up there. Somebody needs to get in the left lane and sit there and block all these motherfuckers. Got a Mercedes blocking out here just past the chicken coop. I was trying, they kept going in the grass around me. Yeah, an hour ago, people get out of that fucking left lane. Oh, yeah. It would have been a wreck if they could read the fucking sign.
Yeah, I never leave enough space either. That's part of the problem with the slowdowns.
If you want to, I'll let you in. I haven't even been in Texas for 2 hours and it's already a wreck. Well, you know what? I think that's actually a record. See, President Trump wants to do away with these traffic jams, so y'all need to vote again for it.
Those bears that stay on the right shoulder on the up to the top of the hill.
Yeah, there's some shit in the ditch on the left. I hate to do that all damn day. Change holding up $1. Change holding up $1.
And New Waverly, you got it on?
Yeah.
I'll leave a space in front of me for you if you want it.
I think the left lane's closed up here. That's what the right lane closed ahead. has record state troopers. There ain't nobody can read. Well, that's the bad part. They can, they just don't want to fucking do it. They're too ignorant, they just fucking ignore it.
Their GPS didn't tell them to do it.
JH, when we get up here, I'll let you over. Radio check, please. Radio's working, bro. Did hear correctly, you were losing the left lane, right? Yeah. Appreciate it. Well, let that Chevrolet of that man in. You think they put the merge right where the left lane closed on the, you know, the side that the left lane people can actually see it? The problem is people don't actually obey. That's right. Even if they see it, they'll still stay on that damn lane till we get up there. And we're bottlenecked. Well, I'm just saying there's no point in putting a sign on the right lane. I mean, you gotta put it where the people can see it and read it. No, I wish I could see that. All the lanes are closed now?
10-4, there was a wreck. Truck dropped its load about a mile past the way station going west.
Okay, thanks. Off the load or off the trailer? Trailer dumps? What are we looking at here? Just what trailer or flatbed off the load? The trailer came off the back of the van.
Fell off the flatbed and hit that other rig.
Oh man, we all know who's getting that ticket. Vato driving the van. Seems like we're shut down. Oh, we're gonna squeeze by there and get out of here. That's if you want to slide in, you can't, brother. Well, at least we're moving a little bit at a time, rather than not moving at all, right? What, Kilgore, come on up.
Then on the other side of that, you've got them doing guardrails, so it looks like it clears up again, and you got no backup.
I hear something going west.
side, but the accident's on the right shoulder. The left lane will be closed up here for construction though, I think.
What's going on at the 509?
That should be the construction.
So just right there? A whole 1,000 yards of it. Sure, you know they can't read shit. No, they should really do is get a food truck out here. That'd be something. Nah, I'm just looking forward to lunch, that's all.
Seeing Fort Worth in my rearview mirror.
Yeah, I wonder if Domino's delivers to the highway. They have never failed me yet, but, you know, there's always a limit. Man, we got through the rig, man, we get to stop for the construction. I was down there in Florida for Hurricane Matt. That's a fucking bunch of bullshit sitting around there right there. That backup is useless. It was bad, but most of it that way is going away. Well, they probably were picking it up with those wreckers, the tow trucks. That's probably when they had the road shut down. Yeah, both. What the fuck is we stopped for now? Well, they're what? Now we're at the construction. It's closed, and then you got dumbasses that gotta run into each other because they're watching fucking porn on their internet there. Well, I watch porn and I ain't running into people. I know, I'm talking about these four-wheelers. Damn right before. I watch porn too. I'll drive pretty good. Well, sometimes you get your dick stuck in the steering wheel. Starting not big enough. That must be a really good floor. I mean, damn.
Must have been their first time watching Two Girls, One Cup.
Well, see, that make you throw up, and then you can't drive your truck down the road. They can't do much driving either. Four-wheelers these days expect their phones to drive for them. else, I guess I'll be nature. Looks like the right lane closed again up there.
There's a nice big gap in the left lane I see. Oh, that's why, because it's all trucks behind me.
Left lane's closed right here past the Choice Truck Repair. Yeah, I might be picking up trash today. Locked up again for 509. Nah, it ain't trash. They don't put up any signs when they're picking up trash. They just get in the way and fuck things up. Well, that's what it looks like going eastbound just for the scale.
Nice job, that car hauler blocking the left for everybody. It looks good here.
No, that lane's closed up there, and he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, he's helping the rest of us who are in front of him.
Doing a mighty fine job. Coming over flatbed, but I'm just putting my directional on. Hopefully they'll get the hint. Yeah, roger that. You can just stay there right till the end. I'll leave you a big old space. Yes, sir, no problem. I'll be rubbing barrels. Yes, sir.
Anyways, we go so much faster through the closed area than it is trying to get to the closed area. Back up just west of 508.
Appreciate that there, my friend. Leaning forward.
Got about a 2 mile back up before you get to the lane closure. Come on, driver, let the truck get back over.
We coming to a stop up here, eastbound.
Man, how long does this guy have to have his turn signal on before the stupid ass in the white car behind him figures out that he has them on? Camping out right next to him, blocking him. Pretty obvious to me this guy probably either going to get off the freeway, probably going to get off I-20 here at US 80.
is open here eastbound, one side. Is it him right though?
Eastbound, we're gonna have a brake check around the 503 for about 2 miles, and then I'm going left lane open only. Okay, I guess that truck didn't want to come over this way, but he still wanted to get back out of the fast lane. Another case of pay attention. Another example of how four-wheeler drivers don't pay any attention to what goes on around them. We have at least 3 lights on our trucks that indicate that we want over. Have one on the very back of the trailer. You have another one on the side of the trailer, and then a side marker on the front of the truck too. And not to mention the tail light flashes too on the back of the tractor. You can't tell me, there's no way possible that you cannot see at least one of those lights flashing if you're to the right side of to either side of a truck. If you're paying attention, you will notice it. You just got to actually pay attention. I can't tell you how many times I've had people camp out next to me with my turn signal on and have that same problem. I can't get over even though I need to because people aren't paying enough attention or not caring enough to let me come over.